Yo, what's good YouTube? I'm Petty back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 things that we do not know about NBA 2K19 MyTEAM yet after the blog and before any new news has been released since then. The first thing that we do not know yet is what the auction house caps at. So recently in the past couple years the auction house is capped at 100,000 MT, and I like it way better when it caps at 1,000,000 MT. It gives way more room for improvement. It gives way more room to make way more profit than you already can with only 100,000. Think about it. If you're starting at 100,000, the cards are gonna go down so much like through the year if you can only cap it at 100,000. But if the auction house is capping out at 1,000,000, you can't tell me that the cards are gonna go down so quickly. You're gonna be able to make so much more profit with 1,000,000, and I'm really hoping 2K goes back to their old ways to where 1,000,000 MT. I get that people are making a lot of MT, but that's the only way to keep this mode fun is if people are sniping and making MT. Honestly, the auction house is the only way for people to make real MT. Like, you can't make 1,000,000 MT off playing a game. I don't really care how much 2K has improved the rewards or improved the points that you get from every single game, but there is absolutely no way to make MT other than in the auction house, sniping, reselling, flipping cards. Honestly, that's just how it is in real life, so I really don't see what the purpose is of having it any different in the game. My second question for NBA 2K19 MyTEAM is, are you going to be able to see the records of the other players? So you know how you load into a team, or maybe if you go on the park and you verse another player, you could see the record, you could see how good they are, you could see literally everything about them. This year, I mean, for my team, you can only really see their team. You can't see how good they are, you can't see their record. You only really see is the tier that they're in, and I don't like that. I really think that you should be able to see their record, and you should really know like 100% who you're going against. So I'm really hoping this year if you're going to be able to see records in my team when you verse the players, or even when you just search up a player. Like if you're just like in the leaderboards and you see a player, I want to know their record. I don't know why it doesn't show you the record and stuff, but I'm really just hoping this year that you're able to see everybody's record and how they're doing, and not just in like where you see My Team Unlimited and you search up a player. I'm really hoping you can see their whole entire record. My third question for NBA 2K19 MyTEAM is the first player of the month for My Team Unlimited going to be a Pink Diamond? So as you see here in the screenshot, it shows Pink Diamond Julius Erving as the reward, and the game hasn't released it, so I'm going to assume that that's the first card that's going to be released in My Team Unlimited. If that is true, if this is the first Pink Diamond card that's going to be released for My Team Unlimited, that honestly gives us great hope. That gives us great hope for great rewards, because if they're giving out a Pink Diamond first day for NBA 2K19 MyTEAM for the Unlimited game mode, you can only imagine how it's going to be months down. Like even in like 6 months, they're going to be giving out Galaxy Opals for rewards. That's literally crazy, and that gives us great hope. That is really showing that 2K is going to completely be rewarding us for everything that we do in this game. It's showing us that the rewards are absolutely going to be crazily insane and perfect, and honestly I am so happy for that. I've been wanting you to be able to be rewarded for grinding instead of just paying to have good cards. This makes me really happy. So if this is true, if the first player of the month is a Pink Diamond, that's going to be absolutely great for my team, and honestly heading in the most amazing direction. And that is really showing that they're going with their word on great rewards for my team. The fourth thing that we do not know heading into NBA 2K19 MyTEAM is how heavily will the heat check cards affect my team dynamically. So as you guys may or may not know, heat check cards are basically base versions of every single player. So they have one for every single player in the league, and it is upgraded based on like if that player had a good night or they had a good week. I'm really not sure, but it is upgraded for 48 hours for a 48-hour time span, and it is just a completely upgraded. Like it's a juiced card of the base card that they already have. So we do not know how heavily or insanely this is going to affect my team in every way that it could possibly affect my team, because my guess is in the ways that it can affect my team is through the auction house and through gameplay and through changing your lineup. So either this is going to be insanely big, or it's going to be kind of a flop like the dynamic cards were in 2K16, because there was kind of the same idea in 2K16, but nobody really cared about dynamic cards because it was just kind of dumb and people didn't really need them. But they are really hyping up heat check cards, and it really seems like it's going to be a big thing this year. But honestly, I have my doubts about it because of the dynamic duos, because of the history, the past that they have tried to implement this. It really didn't change anything other than the prices of the cards for like a week, because then that player started doing bad again, or they went back to normal or whatever. So I don't know. I feel like it won't affect my team that much. I feel like the price of the cards won't really change, only because it's only for like 48 hours. It's not even for like a week or anything. I feel like people have them and they'll put them in their team every now and then whenever they need them, or whenever they do really beast it, they'll have them in their lineup. But they'll just eventually end up taking them out because it's just going to go right back to normal 2 days later. So I really don't think it's going to affect my team that much, but I could be completely wrong. It could really affect my team like crazily. we're just gonna have to wait and see. The fifth thing that we do not know heading into NBA 2K19 MyTEAM is what difficulty will the game be played on. So in the past, I think the game has been played on All-Star, which I think that should be kept because All-Star is directly in the middle. It's in the middle of everything, and I think that's how really gameplay should be. It should be played in the middle of all of them. It shouldn't be played on. It shouldn't be way too hard, but it also shouldn't be way too easy. It should be right in the middle, perfectly where I think it should be. So I'm really hoping that that stays the way it is, because if they change that, that could really change like who you have. Because when you have trash players with like low ratings, you're not going to be able to make any shots. But then if you have it on way too easy, you're going to be making way too many shots, and it's just going to make the game not challenging at all and really stupid. So I think All-Star challenges you to make open shots, but it also gives you the option to be able to be okay with a pretty trash team, which I know kind of lowers the skill gap, but then again, like, it keeps the game like fun. Like, you don't want to just have a great team to be able to have players. So I think in the middle is literally perfect, and I think they should keep it there. Also, something that kind of really goes along with this is I really hope that you can choose the difficulty you want to do on Play with Friends. Like, I feel like you should have that customization option. If you really want to play on Superstar with your friends, then you should be able to. You should be able to like change it and be with your friends. And like, if you want to have a wager that's like really hard, like it's something for like crazy big, you want to be able to have like a high difficulty, so it's just not too easy for you guys to win. So it really did, like, when the difficulty's high, it really shows that you need to make it really shows that you really need to take good shots, because your shots, like bad shots, aren't going to drop on Hall of Fame or Superstar. That's just not going to happen. But if you just want to chill and have fun, you could just always lower it down to Rookie and just play with your friends. Like, if you're just trying to chill, take some time off, you could always just put on Rookie, play with your friends, and it'll be all so easy, and it'll just be fun. It'll be a nice, relaxing way to play. Guys, comment down below what you guys think about these 5 things that we do not know about 2K19 MyTEAM. If I'm wrong, tell me down below. Tell me that we do know these things. But I'm pretty sure these 5 things that we do not know yet, and I think they are 5 valuable things that we really need to know, and 5 things that we will find out really quickly day 1. So anyways, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and peace out.